Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Coach Travaris Robinson, also known as T-Rob, is now the defensive backs coach for your Miami Hurricanes. This is a massive A-plus home run hire for many different reasons for the Hurricanes. Now, if you're not too familiar with that name, maybe you're just kind of a casual fan, maybe you just follow my page because, I don't know, you like my face or something. I don't know. The point is, it's a huge hire, and I'm about to tell you why. First off, he's an amazing recruiter. Coach T-Rob, still a young guy. He's only 39 years old. He's a Miami native, played at the University of Auburn, and has coached all over. Has coached at the University of Florida, landed some big-time recruits there. Guys like Tease Tabor and Vernon Hargraves III. Might have heard of him. Vernon Hargraves is in the NFL, first-round pick, and many other guys that he's recruited and coached. His resume in that regard is second to none. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's T-Rob's role going to be with the staff? Is it just going to be to coach the DBs? Because normally I wouldn't be this excited over just getting a great DBs coach. And yes, you're right. I think his role is going to be more than that. I think this is what I think is going to happen with the coaching staff. I think more hires are going to come. I think Manny is going to end up cleaning house. And I think one of two things is going to happen with Coach Baker. Number one, he just gets let go completely. And Coach T-Rob and Manny will basically be the co-defensive coordinators running the defense. I would love that option, but it's going to be either that or they do keep Blake Baker on, have him, maybe coach the outside linebackers or something like that, and he ends up being like, maybe they give him like a BS title, like a defensive game day analyst or something like that. They keep him on, but really it's still T-Rob and Manny calling the defense. Either way, I think that's what's going to be happening, and I don't think Baker will have a hand in calling the defense anymore. Another thing I'm really excited about with T-Rob is what he's going to be able to do with the current crop of corners that we have. There's no denying that guys like DJ Ivey, Blades, Couch, they all have talent. Thing is, it's still a little bit of raw, uncultivated talent. I think we all expected DJ Ivey and Al Blades to take a bigger step forward than they did this year. I know I expected a little more. But they still have time with the program, and I think a guy like T-Rob is going to teach them the right things technique-wise as far as tackling, as far as playing up on the receiver, playing bump and run coverage. He's going to fine-tune some things and help those guys get to the next level, I think. And while we're on the subject of the secondary, let's talk a little bit of transfer portal. So it was reported earlier this week by Barry Jackson of the Miami Herald that there was a lot of mutual interest between the University of Miami and one Tyreek Stevenson, cornerback out of the University of Georgia. Now, if you don't know who Tyreek Stevenson is, he is a former 5-star recruit from the 2019 class. He just finished his sophomore year at Georgia. He would be going into his junior year. And if, the speculation is true and there still is mutual interest and we eventually land him, this would be a massive get for the University of Miami. A guy of his caliber would be a day one starter at Miami because, again, I just said I like the guys that we have at corner, but none of them are in his league, in my opinion. I think he comes in and he starts right away. As for any updates on DeMarcus Van Dyke, I don't have any of those for you just yet. We'll probably hear more in the next couple of days. I would love to have DeMarcus Van Dyke stay on this staff. The reason why is because from what I'm hearing, he's had a big hand in landing a lot of the big-time recruits that we've landed in the last few years. Guys like Cam Kinchins, James Williams, Avante Williams, guys like that. So keeping him on, in addition to T-Rob, would be huge. But even if he goes and, seeks greener pastures elsewhere, he goes on to Utah State for a bigger role, hey, I don't totally blame him. So either way, I think it would be a win-win for DVD. Last but not least, I should mention this. N'Kosi Perry, I haven't talked about this yet on my channel, but he did enter the transfer portal. I wish him the best. It's a shame that we didn't get to see him at his full potential, but he did give us some great memories. The best one being that comeback against Florida State in 2018. I was in the stadium that day. Down 27-7, I was just about ready to leave. It looked like we had no signs of life, and then all of a sudden he brings us back and we win. biggest comeback in that rivalry. So thanks for the memories, Nkosi. Go be great. Anyways, that's all for now, guys. Again, today's a great day. I mean, it's always a great day to be a Hurricane, but today especially with all the news coming out and more news. Expect more news to come out in the next few days. I think it's all going to be good things moving forward. And once again, Manny's winning the off season, and he's going to get us all hyped and excited for 2021. And hopefully he proves the doubters wrong, and we have a great year. Anyways, that's it for me for now. As always, it's all about the U. Go Canes.